2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. This one from about 160 yards out. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Outstanding approach shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
He's currently sitting in first place. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Opting for the hybrid, I think. He's found the surface. Good chance here. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Collin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
Fair effort. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Beautiful swing there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
I think he's got playing partner Collin Morikawa looking a little nervous after that shot.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
Go on, get in the hole. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Putting for a par now. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
These are on rails, looking good.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Getting ready to play their third. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Okay, steady now. Par putt coming up here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot? That's a good-looking shot there. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Oh, so close. Putting for a par here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now, 5 shots up after that hole. A chance to pick up a couple of shots maybe on the scorecard, because this is a short par 5.
Already in the lead, looking to extend that.
Well, this should find the short grass. Already has 4 wins under the belt this year. And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Very crafty, that shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Let's head over to the 18th hole, shall we? Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Should find the green. Oh, almost went in. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. This one's a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Opting for the 5-iron. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Appears to have overcooked this one. And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here. This really looks good.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink. Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
And just in the first cut here. Going with the 5-iron here. That one's headed left. That's a little unpredictable. Hope that ends up all right. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. well played.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Sitting at -13 for the tournament. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Going with the 7.
L is for left. I don't know if they meant to do that.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. A chance to save the par if you can make this one. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
11 feet to the cup. Looking really good, this one. We can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Oh, absolutely flushed. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Going with the 8-iron here. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. And that was a bit of a misfire.
A bit short with that effort.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. This is what they have left for bogey.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Second shot here on the 12th. Handy effort, that one. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. This one's online. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Sitting at -14 now for the event. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. From about 100 yards. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
And now that finds him in first place. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Going with the hybrid. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. Time for the second shot at the 14th. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Yeah, we'll take that. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Well struck. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Playing within their comfort zone there. Trying to get to 16 under with this putt. Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make their par. Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Rich, good chance to get this green in 2.
Yes, this player's found the fairway, and now they've got the opportunity to knock this on in two. Be wary of coming up short and left, obviously in the water, but don't be anxious to miss it out to the right, especially in that bunker that's over in the middle of the green on the right-hand side. That really can wreak havoc with the players. Try and find the green at all costs with this second shot.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one's heading left, I think. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play. Take that. That's quality. What an opportunity to make a birdie. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Going with the 5-wood. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Tried to fade it, just didn't make it happen.
Lining up from the sand now. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. 11 feet left to the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
Looking good.
Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. A long par 4 this hole.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right, or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Oh, that was pure. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Through 54 holes, this wonderful golf continues. Our leader in the clubhouse.
Oh, it's been sparkling, hasn't it? It's been a pleasure to watch. It's got to be a little strange, though, having such a massive lead because there's only one way to go, and that's down. Let's see how they handle the pressure on the final round.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.